Hey everybody, Wolf Racer here, and we're back with more Insurgents. So in the last part, we beat the odds we beat the odds of how many attempts it takes to beat Xavier in the Vipic City gym, and we got our second badge. Although now without some difficulties and a surprise as well. But in this episode, we got a note saying that a friend of ours was kidnapped by people in blue suits, and here is one of them. If you couldn't guess by now, this is the Abyssal Cult. It's the Abyssal Cult, and they are after Damian, and they kidnapped Damian because Damian wouldn't keep his freaking mouth shut. So now we gotta go save it. So now we gotta go save him. Luckily for us, that shouldn't be too hard. That shouldn't be too hard with Fiona running everything over like a steamroller. Also today, at least unlike yesterday, I don't feel like absolute crap, and I don't feel like absolute crap, and I feel slightly better. And that's the first cultist down. This is obviously Vipic City Dump. Sort of like a little mini maze with like trash and stuff blocking your way, getting around. And as you can probably guess, there's a bunch of poison types and stuff in here. There's a bunch of poison types and stuff here. Or the Abyssal Cult will mainly have water types. So if you have a Bulbasaur, or you have like a Bulbasaur, if you didn't, and the Delta Mons, or literally any electric type or grass type, this is a yard sale for you. This is a good time to get some experience and stuff. So this is gonna be good for Fiona. And mainly just a slaughter fest of literally everything, every single cultist here. Because most of them are gonna have water types, being the Abyssal Cult. And let's finish. Oh wait, that was Frost. Well, actually, that did quite a bit of damage despite being ineffective. Thanks, Randy. Thanks, Frost Breath. Primplood, get the heck out of here. Yeah, that aside, this is where the story starts to pick up. The cults are starting to step up their game and step up their game and come after people we know. And holy, that was unfair. It's like Team Galactic. It's like Team Galactic's gun tank all over again. If you play Platinum, you know which person I'm talking about. That one. Frickin' Skuntags. It's not a bad design, and its typing is okay. I mean, it's only weak to ground, but yeah, one specific fight, that thing is a pain in the ass to deal with. So annoying. Speaking of annoying, being poisoned is annoying. Let's go back and heal and try this. Let's go back and heal and try and not get randomly hit by a flamethrower. Yeah, you don't have to. One other thing is, I guess, to mention right here in this area is you don't have to beat every single trainer here. You don't have to beat every single cultist here. You can skip a majority of them. You can actually skip if you just wait for them to not be facing you. Although it's probably not a wise idea to skip them. You might as well just fight all of them just to get the extra experience and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Besides, it just makes things a whole lot easier. Bunch of free XP? Sure, I'll take it. My attack. Oh wait, that was nature power that he used. Okay. And for this, I'm mainly just gonna, from this episode though, I think we're just gonna see what happens here. Let's try and help Damian not get completely kidnapped. That guy you can skip by going to the right. But I'm gonna fight. But we're gonna fight everybody here because why the heck not? Fight everyone. No one can stop. No one can stop the mighty Fiona. She's too strong and cannot be stopped by anybody or anything. Unless you throw something super effective at her, or somehow manage to outspeed her. Alright. There we go. And oh that's new. A shift tree. Take this. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And even more money. Primer, no. Now we gotta fight you. This guy says he's the strongest of all the grunts. Let's see how strong you really are. Well, level 35 Relicanth is strong, but a random crit shockwave won't stop me. Crawdon, no. Crawdon, you're too slow and you're not gonna be able to hit us. Get out of here. Olomola, nobody even remembers what the hell you are, and you should have been an evolution to Love Disc. Starmie, you're good. Starmie, you're good, but you have nothing that can hit me right now. Get out of here. And just like that, your strongest grunt is dead, and Ice Beam, I will take that over Frost Breath. If I need to, maybe I'll relearn Frost Breath again, but Ice Beam, who wouldn't want Ice Beam? Oh, there's another trainer here. There's another one of them here. I do like the designs of the cultists though, like, you'll see what some of the other cultist design, maybe we'll get to see what some of the other cultist designs look like in the future, but the Abyssal Cult design looks pretty good. Like, with all the custom sprites that the dev team for Insurgence had to make, they did a really good job with like the custom sprites for the Deltamons, the walking animations, the buildings and the backgrounds and stuff like that. Quite a bit of this was made by the dev team. Some of the assets obviously were picked up from the Pokemon games, but others had to be made from scratch. So you got to give these guys a lot of credit for this. And also to come up with a storyline, not just one storyline, but technically two, because of the purity mode that they offer. Looking around, there's Damian, and there's that green goop that we saw before. Now before you talk to them, it's probably a good idea to make sure you heal up and you put two Pokemon, and put your two decent Pokemon in the front of your party. You'll know why in just a minute. So you came. In all honesty, I wasn't expecting you to. I heard you talking about Mew as I was walking by the gym, and you know, someone who has the chance of being a hero of prophecy and saving the world should be a little bit more careful about what they might say. So here's the deal. You give us Mew in exchange for your friend. Don't do it, I'm not worth it. Very well. If you won't give it to us voluntarily, we'll take you out now and take me by force. Cultists, go destroy this impudent person. We're forced into a double battle. A level 36 Starmie and Dugong. I'm gonna use Shockwave on the Dugong and bite the Starmie into oblivion. Oh, you lived. Well done. You managed to do what literally every other cultist so far has failed to do. Live a hit from anything. Live a hit from Fiona. She snapped out of confusion, and down goes the Starmie with a pointless crit. Crawdon and Skrelp. You stand on the Crawdon, bite the Skrelp, and the Crawdon goes down predictably easily. And the scrub literally only has literally toxic, which is the only thing he could have done. And just like that, both of them are down. That was the best you got? You two are pathetic. Since you don't seem to be listening, I'll take matters into my own hands. We can't convince you, so I'll ask Mew itself. Mew, hear this and listen well. This green liquid on the ground is heavily polluted. It's also highly corrosive. Falling into it will kill a person in seconds. Now, if you don't appear to me, I will push this child, Damian, into the pool. You wouldn't want that, would you? The end of an innocent life? Well, what do you say? Mew, you came, but you can't leave Wolf all alone. And I got to pause because a garbage truck showed up, so I'll be right back in just a second. Alright. With that distraction out of the way, let's continue. Unfortunately, I accidentally hit the A button once or twice, so I skipped a tiny bit of text. Basically, Damian was like trying to get Mew to not leave us. For the text that I accidentally skipped, so my bad on that. Now, Mew, if you want these children to stay alive, come here. It's time for you to leave Wolf and join us instead. Is that Shaman? Surprise! Shaman purified the world using its steam flare ability. That was amazing! What? Shaman? Why is there a Shaman and other Pixie legendaries here? Did Mew call upon him for help? We can't take on two legendaries at once. Abyssal Cult, retreat for now! Wolf, Damian, you better believe we'll be back soon. Yep. That just happened. So, Shaman, huh? Why did you rescue me? You want to travel with me? But that's incredible! Does that mean I'm one of the companions of a Pixie Pokemon? Wow, I didn't think I was that special. That means the prophecy could be about me or Wolf. And now the Abyssal Cult knows that Mew and Shaman have chosen us, we need to be very careful. I can't use Shaman except when it's safe. I need to go find Nora and tell her the good news. I'll meet up with you later. And thank you for rescuing me, I appreciate it. Yep. Attain the Shaman DNA, now we can use Shaman's DNA to transform and use Sea Flare outside of battle. So any of that dirty green water we find now, we can now do something about it. Someone is poisoned, so I should probably take care of that. It's Fiona. But yeah. That is definitely something special. Also, Shaman purified all the water in this area. So coming backtracking a tiny bit, backtracking a little bit, we can get that Hydro Potion. That side, all you really need to do now. After that, now that that's done, we can get out. Let's leave this area. Actually, I'm gonna switch my party around. Froggator did literally nothing the whole time. It was just in the party. But with that said and done, we can now head to the south. And over here to the Crossroads area. For now we can only go to the left. We can't go to the right because we do not have a way to climb that. There's a few areas for surfing as well. But let's just take a quick peek in the grass. There's like fletchling. There's like fletchling and stuff, which by the way, you can find a Gale Wings fletchling in this area. You can find fletchlingers with Gale Wing in here, so that's something to note. It's like, we got stuff like Growlithe and things like that, so if you picked up a Firestone way back there, that's where you can get that. There's also Ditto here. So if you want to breed something, this is where you can get a Ditto. In fact, even though I don't need to, I'm gonna try and catch the Ditto. Just because, why the heck not? You never know. Also, just another thing to remember, Ditto when it transforms, it copies the HP of whatever. Its HP stat stays the same, but it copies the stats of whatever it transforms into. So, maybe it might be a good idea. So it may not be a good idea. So, in theory, you want to have something weaker out when you fight a Ditto, but you never know. As sign, we caught the Ditto. Is there anything else over here for the time being? No, there isn't. But for now, this will be a bit of a shorter episode again. But trust me, the next bit we're gonna be doing is gonna be quite a bit of a long area. So, I want to save all of that for the next episode. So, I've been the Lone Wolf Racer, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright.